Attention gamers, I'm back with another video game recommendation to get remastered. There is a video game called Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. Only in this one, you play as Bugs Bunny throughout the whole game. And what you have to do in this one is, on the beginning, Bugs Bunny thinks he's at Pismo Beach, but he ends up in a shed where a time machine was stored. But by the time he thought it was a carrot juice dispenser, but when he touched it, something weird happened. It sent him to a time period. It sent him to being lost in time. And once that happens, he got lost. Once you end up lost somewhere in time, the first place you end up in is nowhere. A place where he has no idea where he is. It's a completely strange area. But until he finds a tower. And apparently he hears a voice that tells him to come right in. And he meets up with Merlin Monroe, the wizard. And what Bugs had told him about everything, what he did, he wondered where he was. And when he told him that he was lost somewhere in time. And there, it was nowhere. And then he asked him, how can he get back to somewhere? And of course he knew, but he had to do something first. He has to collect different clocks that look like in the shape of alarm clocks. But young Bugs had to do was learn tactics before he can leave nowhere. He first had to collect 10 golden carrots to receive one clock symbol. But as Bugs did it really well, he then went back to Merlin, and what Merlin told him next, he had to tell Bugs, he asked him, he picked the one up to start his quest. It opened the Stone Age era. After when he grabbed it, it opened it, but then when Bugs asked him if he had anything else of advice, and Merlin was thinking, and then he remembered. Oh yeah, yes, he had to remember to collect carrots for energy, for his health. Yeah. Once he keeps going, once he started his quest in the Stone Age era, only in order to return back to his original time, he has to collect all the clock symbols from each era that is hidden, from different time periods where they're hidden. He has to find them all in order to get back home in the present time period. But he had to go through all those eras and different levels to get there, and to confront many different bosses. And after when he collected all of them, he ends up being sent back to his own original time period. But before Merlin had said that they should meet up somewhere in time, and time traveling is one of his favorite hobbies. And apparently, when Bugs ended up back in the present-day time period, Merlin was disguised as a horse, so no one suspected that he was a wizard from another time period. And that's how the game ends. This video game really needs to be remastered. And I recommend you talk to people about it in person, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And once you get it, and once this happens, I mean, this video game really needs to be remastered. People have been talking about it for a long time. For now. And same with other Looney Tunes games, which I'll do later. Bye for now, until next time I make another video game recommendation to get remastered.